I see all sorts of people in the hallway. I see some people going in. I'm looking in the unit. The door's already been destroyed basically by the crew that was there, the civilians. Very thick smoke in there, banked pretty well down to the floor. And Mom is just screaming for her baby because she was just terrified. So in I go along with the other civilian rescuers who did an amazing job, and they're, to me, the real heroes in this scenario. Visibility was quite restricted. It was hot, but not the hottest that I've been into, but it was definitely warm. And it was very difficult to breathe. You could only stay in there for a very short while, and you'd have to come back out to the hallway for some fresh air and cough up, and then you would just head back in.
And how did you find the little girl?
It was actually another gentleman. He had just entered just prior to my last entry. I think it was my 4th entry into the unit. Each one I was able to get progressively further into the unit, but he had made it in further than I had on this last time, and I heard him say that he found her, and he was starting to come out, and he ended up handing the child off to me, and we exited the unit, and I took the baby downstairs and started to assess her outside the building.
Now, I understand she wasn't breathing. Can you tell me about that and what you did?
Yeah, it was difficult to determine she wasn't breathing because Mom was obviously hysterical beside me, and as well she should be. And I asked her to be quiet, and then I was able to assess and determine that she wasn't breathing at that time. And then I started to do mouth-to-mouth resuscitation on her. Seemed like for quite a while, but it was probably only for 30 to 45 seconds when the child started to spontaneously breathe.
Now, you've seen her in hospital. How does she look now?
She looks great. I was there last night, had a visit with Mom and the daughter. The son had already been discharged from hospital, and he was, in fact, staying, being babysat by the man that rescued him from the apartment, which I thought was a very nice thing. And the little girl, she's just a little angel. She's just a real sweetheart. And I brought 2 teddy bears for them, one for her and one for her brother. And Mom was pretty emotional. I got a couple of good hugs there.